I agree to your plan then. I shall return to the king with your fake heart. Okay, let's look at the Yoshimo's heart and fake rebel's heart. This is a fresh wagon heart. With luck, the king will accept it as that of the prince. Now, it seems to me that from what the prince looks like, that the royal hearts will be bigger than those of the regular Sahuagin, since the regular Sahuagin seem to be smaller creatures. I'm guessing it's something to do with broods of eggs and
den of
so on.
Evil. Cover your nose, boo. We will leave no crevice untouched.
Is that a crab or a lobster? I think it's a lobster. Amusing that I look at it. Intimidating otherwise. Let's have a look at the map. Prince's Stronghold, Exit of the Underdark. So we got the lobster here, and this is the drow section. You can tell by the architecture. While the rest is all marbled and so on. So it seems to be Swagan. Let's check in with the priestess, and then we'll go and deliver this heart. We don't like working with either group, to be quite honest, but if we have to pick one, we'll pick the prince. We haven't got the guts to stand up and say we're not having any part of this. You should know the drill by now. I've been following this Let's Play for a while. Of course, we're trying to avoid bloodshed where possible from this point onwards. Be a good person, help out those in need, but there's no good side here. And in fact, helping these guys, bolstering their regime, will help us fight the drow and the Illithids. There's gold here. Wait, just a garnet gem. Right. Let's go down this way. There's the prince's room. I mean, the king's room. Soon will be the prince's, of course. We're going to wait here and save. Royal Priestess, High Priestess, Senate Yili, death. Captain Fialatis, death. Interesting. I wonder why. Were they put to death, or is it just to make things less complicated? Right, so now we're going to summon things.
What do you want?
To make the job easier.
Ustanza dost.
Aerial Servant.
Nature's servant awaits.
And Fire Elemental.
Armor, sharpened, and raring to go.
And do a defensive harmony on us.
Name it.
And finally, haste couldn't hurt.
Ready and able.
Okay, this should be enough to take on the king and
I
his
wouldn't dream of refusing.
fellows. Corgan, go and talk to the king.
Yeah, I'll do as you tell.
Oh.
Only if there be a good amount of coins of it.
You have the heart with you. Well, sacrifice a few hatlings and a guard. There'll be a feast tonight. You weren't planning on eating my women, were you, Baron? I wasn't planning on it at all. Sure. Okay. Alarm, alarm, the rebels, the prince! They have crept into the caverns and they are attacking! This cannot be! Kill them!
Yes.
Next time.
Next swing.
Ready and just like always.
With vengeance!
Except for the torture and all.
Okay. Let's do a chromatic orb on the king. He's petrified. Wow.
A Stonebreaker.
Luckily he wasn't carrying anything valuable as far as I recall. Apart from Fake Rebel's heart and the Swagan treasury key, which he preserved nonetheless, thank goodness. Couldn't be without our loot.
The city of caverns.
Yay! Huh. First boss will take this treasury key from Ixil Fekotokul's corpse. And he's given us a rope to go down to the Underdark, which otherwise would have been petrified. Very nice. Thank you. Ooh, levels up again for Korkan, Viconia, and Irmoin. So you got a Rod of Lordly Might, Swagan's Scribe Notes, Magical Rope, and Protection Elements. So here's a space to take all that on board. Jaheira.
Yes, it is done.
Alright, level 7. 75% immunity. Rod of Lordly Might. Also called the Wrath of Three Kings, though not associated with any named king in particular. This rod was likely made in 1090 DR. It saw use during the Battle of the Bones, but for which side is uncertain, as it was found amongst dead after a larger skirmish. 3 buttons unlock the rod's magic. The first transforms it into a fearsome enchanted mace, the second a hypnotic flaming blade, the third a barbed spear. Only warriors can properly use its exotic mix of weaponry. Okay. +2 mace, +1 flaming sword, and +3 spear. Oh, excellent. Let's give that to Jaheira. She'd find, I think, use as a spear in certain situations. That rope, we have to hang ourselves with, and let's level the up in a second. First, going to put some stuff in here in Irmoin's inventory because she's the thief, the party thief, and needs space. See, Ironicus journal. Take that, and more miscellaneous. Got 2 keys, so let's put one down. Don't need that anymore. All that. Yoshima's heart. We could just chuck it onto the ground if we wanted to, but we're not like that. Okay, so levels up. Reduction of 1 on everything. 2, 3, 4 pre-spells. And level 2 spell. Let's take a slow poison. Why not? Let's take a. We've already got 1 remove paralysis. How about Holy Smite? Well, I'll dispel magic just in case. Can't hurt. And cure serious wounds? Yes, it's serious wounds. Right, and you, Irmoin, you're leveling up too. 1 weapon proficiency. Dagger, short bow, and dart. Let's give you a. Think you'd know how to use a short sword properly. And a level 3 spell you can use. How about a fire shield? Red or blue? Red or blue? I think red for now. You attract a bit of attention, so it'd be handy to have that just in case. Domination can't hurt. 1 of each that you know. And mislead. Whoops. Mislead, quite powerful.
Whatever I can
Let us make our way over to the exit then. We're all fatigued after that haste. Oh, and Corgan leveled up. Nothing as exciting, just a load of saving throw reductions, 2s and 3s, and some hit points, as well as FACA reduction. So look at his saves actually, wow. 0, 2, 1, 5 and 3.
I fear the pace we have set is too much for me.
And
Bark your orders already.
a further enrage ability. I think we can envision sending him into a number of dangerous situations now. Oh,
Something you need?
silly me.
Just name what you want.
We can't access it directly, we have to go up here first. Quite nice to see all this architecture. Makes you think what the Swagan city would look like when it was actually a strong race. All this would be occupied, I imagine. Wonder if they'd actually need houses or the like. Now, it's interesting how we're existing in an air bubble. Was that magical or somehow natural?
Our actions are good and will serve the greater balance.
Some kind of mix of both. Come on, guys. And just go this way. There's the entrance, or the exit, depending on how you regard it.